How's it going? My name is Mason Shank. My unit number is U05308149, and today I'm going to be doing my homework 2 presentation for Tableau. Okay, let's get into it. So as you can see, my first visualization is going to be a bar graph or bar chart showing the gender and average age of those surveyed. So as you can see, for females, they were about 43.5 years old, and males were about 42.5 years old on average. So the females were about a year older on average than the males for those surveyed. The next visualization I have is the marital status and average age pie chart or pie graph. About 61% of those surveyed responded with a relationship status of married, and their average age was 43 years old. Next up, we have the divorced. This is about 15% of those surveyed, and their average age was about 42 years old. Next up, we have the domestic relationship, and the average age of those in a domestic relationship were about 43 years old. And next up, we have the single. Single were about 10% of those surveyed, and the average age of those were about 45 years old. And lastly, we have the widowed, which was about 2% of those surveyed, and the average age of those who were widowed was about 49 years old. Okay. And for the third visualization, we have the average number of drinks per state. The darker the green, the more the average number of beverages consumed in that state is. So Mississippi, you can see, is about 2 beverages per state, 1.7, we're going to round up. Next up, we have Louisiana with 1.4, so about 1.5 beverages consumed on average. Next, we have Georgia with about 1.5 as well. Then we have South Carolina, Tennessee, and you can see these lighter states, they don't even consume a full beverage on average. It's just about there, though, if we wanted to round up. And the fourth visualization I chose to do was, this was my own. I was trying to pick one that would be good for marketing toward children. This would be a good way to find out what states you should market in based on the data given to us. So I did the average number of children per state for those surveyed. So the average number of children in North Carolina was about 1.5. If we wanted to round up, we would say 2 children per couple that was surveyed. So that would be a great great state to market for child-based things, such as like drinks is like soda or something that, or like a juice, something that children drink more than, let's say, like an adult would. As you can see, South Carolina and Georgia were the next up with about 1.5 kids as well, per household, I'd say. And then Louisiana, Florida, and Tennessee were all up there as well. But Alabama and Mississippi were the lowest. So that would be 2 places that you would obviously not need to market or distribute as much as you would target like North Carolina, of course. This has been my presentation for homework 2 for the Tableau presentation. Thank you so much and have a great day.